Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to share with you a custom order table quilt that was requested over Etsy. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to make this table quilt today. I have my squares already here, so I'm going to lay a wall out. If you'd like to make one, as is usual, all the details will be in the description box down below. It's a table quilt I've actually made before. It's already on my site, but she wanted this to be in neutral colors. So I'll put a picture up of the original one, and I would obviously we will compare the both of them at the end of the video to see what they look like. All right, but she wanted neutral colors, so I have a couple of neutral colors here. I may have another one to add to it, but I'm going to see a little bit later on. But for now, let's get continuing with the layout. Okay, so here is the laid out blocks. I don't know, it looks, I'm so used to vibrant colors that the fact that it's such a neutral tone table runner or table quilt is just a little bit, you know, strange, but it looks good. So I've added the 7 triangles to the side, as you can see, and the blocks are laid on point. And I've added the corner triangles as well. So I've used a flutter fabric here and the other sets of fabrics. I can't remember the name, I'll put it on the screen. But that's what it looks like. So I'm going to start sewing together. Do remember, when you are sewing anything on point, you do start at the corner. So these 3 here is my first row, second row, third row, fourth row, fifth, and so on until you get to the other end. All right, so what I usually do is sew 1, 2, 3, and then I add on the end there. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'll start by showing you how to do this first, and then we'll move through the rest of the sewing. So I went ahead and added some of the other fabrics there in the middle. I removed some of the cream ones, and I've added this one here a little bit more in the middle there. I think I do prefer this layout. I think it just lifts it a little bit more. I just do find that this one is a little bit pale. It doesn't give much contrast at all. I know she wants it neutral, but I still feel that it needs a little bit of tone throughout it, and I think I will use it as is. I think I prefer this particular layout. So, demonstration of how it's sewn together. So remember I said you start with these two ends first and then you add on the corner here. So these are your setting triangles along the side, and then you would sew each row literally as the way you've laid it out. Now just be warned that when you do sewing it together, sometimes it can look as though it's incorrect, but it's fine, it's correct. Right, obviously once you start sewing all the rows together, then it will formalize and the plan will come together. The objective is to make sure that your points match here. Once your points are matching and you can see the original layout, then you're okay. So points matching there, points matching there. And if you look carefully, you can see 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and it goes all the way. So you can see the layout coming together. So sew your rows together first, and then once you're happy and you finish with all the rows going all the way down, then you can continue to start piecing each row one by one. All right, so this is where I'm at the moment. So what I did was sew the setting triangle onto the square, and then I am taking them up one by one, okay, and then I will stitch along here and bring it back and continue with the others. I prefer to do it that way because I did find that when I took the whole thing over, I'm just a little bit getting myself a little bit anxiety as to whether or not I picked it up incorrectly, because I really don't want to go through the hassle of having to unpick. So I decided it's a small project and it's relatively easy to sew. So I'm just picking it up as is and taking it straight to the sewing machine and sewing it. And once I'm done, I take it back and continue the process. Alright, so here is the original product. This is what it's being sold on Etsy, and this is what she wanted made in her color choices. So it's exactly the same design. I did exactly the same set of quilting on it. I didn't change anything at all. Tell a lie, I did change the corner quilting, but I'll show you on her product. But it is exactly as is. Now this is the one, as I said, this is the original, and it's very vibrant, okay? And it looks beautiful, absolutely gorgeous table quilt, and it sits really nicely on the middle there. So let me show you her one now. All right, so here is hers. So these are the colors that she opted for. So, what do you think? Do you prefer the first one or the second one? But as I said, it's exactly the same. You can see the arc quilting I've done. You can see the circular quilting with the meander in the middle and where it goes from there to there, from point to point. Exactly the same on the back. It's the same sort of neutral colors that she requested. And again, I did neutral tones at the back. But the whole quilt is exactly as she wanted it, and the colors that she chose. Let me know what you think down below in the description box. Whether you prefer the first one, the vibrant one, or you prefer the neutral colors. Both are just as beautiful, to be honest. Very lovely quilt. Easy to make. The pattern is a description box down below if you'd like to make one yourself. But let me know your feedback. I must admit, I love the back where you can see all the quilting. And I really wanted to give her a neutral tone there as well, rather than a bright piece of fabric. So you can still see all of the quilting in the back and still use it both back and front. But very lovely, very lovely. All right guys, well, if you enjoyed this tutorial and it brought you some really joy, do let me know your feedback down below. Consider subscribing if you haven't done so. I'd love to hear from you as usual. I love hearing your feedback of what you think of my projects. The pattern, again, description box. If you'd like to become a channel member, please support the channel by just clicking join in the description box down below, and you can download your patterns for free. Well, that being said, bye for now, happy quilting, and I'll definitely see you in the next video.